Hi guys, how are you? I'm excited to be part of this group. It seems like it's going to be an exciting class. My name is Mona Belizier, and I'm currently in Brooklyn, New York, where I relocated 4 years ago uh, after living in Florida for 20 something years. I I have a bachelor's degree in education and an endorsement in ESOL. It's like an add on to your degree. In order to teach in Palm Beach, Florida, I had to get an endorsement. My goal at Ashford is to complete my master's degree in education with a concentration in ESOL or TESOL. I hope to become an ESL teacher or coordinator and inspire young students, especially the bilingual students, to become successful. My my experience with K-12 was from back home in Haiti. Uh, it is very different than the system here in the United States. There, kids are just sitting and listening to teachers. The teachers are pretty much in charge. However, there is no major behavior problem in the schools because it's mostly private schools in Haiti. We don't have too many public schools. Therefore, you cannot misbehave because you're going to be kicked out of school. Um, I didn't like that method, to tell you the truth. Um, Even though I was very smart in school, but I didn't like the method of just sitting there and listening to teachers. I am a visual, 100% visual learner. I found out when I got older, that's why I didn't like the method of just sitting down and listening. Um, my high school, even though I didn't like the method, but I had teachers who inspired me. One of them was my high school social studies teacher, Mrs. Jerome. Kudos to you, wherever you are. And she was a very cool teacher and very fun, very interesting. And at the time, she was very young as well. She was in her early 30s. And she made the subject fun and interested for students. I really liked it, and that's probably what inspired me the most to become a teacher. My what is action research? Compare action research to traditional research. Action research, to me, to my knowledge, is when a group of people meet together to research on a problem in order to solve it. For example, when educators meet to find out why kids are not successful in school, or um, why are they misbehaving in school, and then they want to work on that problem later on, so they research on it. Traditional research, on the other hand, is like a scientific method, a research on scientific study. For example, when you want to find out if the hypotheses are true or not true. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. And we'll be doing a lot of chatting online. And welcome aboard. Thank you. Hi, guys. I'm Mona Belizier, and I'm right here in Brooklyn, New York, where I relocated almost 5 years ago after living in Florida for 20 years. Um, I love Brooklyn, by the way. My my experience in I'm here at Ashford because I want to have a master's degree in elementary education and with a concentration in ESOL or TESOL. Uh, TESOL. I have a bachelor's degree in education from Florida Atlantic University, which is located in Palm Beach County, Florida, where I live, and I also have an endorsement in ESOL. The endorsement was needed in Palm Beach in order to be a full-time teacher. You cannot teach in Palm Beach County without the endorsement in ESOL, just like it is right now in New York. You have to be endorsed in ESOL and ESC. In Florida, I hear now they add ESC to the endorsement. I My master's in education with TESOL concentration is for me to become an ESL teacher and hopefully inspire the bilingual students to become successful as well. And my future goal is really to become an ESOL coordinator. Hopefully, I will fulfill that dream. My experience in school, K to 12, was back home. I went to school in Haiti from K to 12, and it wasn't really, I mean, I had a lot of friends. I enjoyed going to school. I was a very smart girl, but I never liked the method because it's a traditional method where teachers use chalkboard with white chalk and they are lecturing to students. No interaction whatsoever, no releasing of responsibility to students. You just have to listen and taking notes and just watch the teachers lecture, which is, to me, that's not the way kids learn, especially when you have multiple intelligences in the classroom. I am 100% visual learner, and I feel like the reason why I learned back home is because I I was born smart. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I was born smart. But otherwise, it's a problem for visual learners, for people. Maybe it's good for auditory learners, but it's not good for visual or tactile learners. But uh, Either way, I got some teachers who inspired me to become a teacher. One of them was my high school social studies teacher, Mrs. Jerome. Kudos to you. And she was very cool. She was very fun. She knew her subject really well, and she made it very interesting. When I talk about interaction, that's what I'm talking about. She was one of those teachers who made teaching fun for me. And I realized at the time, oh, okay, teaching can be fun, so I can do this. And she inspired me to become a teacher. Um, what is action research and what is traditional research? To my knowledge, action research is when a group of people meet together to research on a problem, on a very heated issue in order to solve it. For example, when educators meet together to find out why kids are not excelling in school or why are they misbehaving in school, they research on the problem. Traditional research, however, is just like traditional research, doing a research on something to find the hypothesis, if the hypotheses are true or not true. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to be chatting with you very soon. And let's have fun. And like the professor said, let the party begin. Thank you.